Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you've been enjoying the little series of videos I've been putting out getting ready to thru hike the Appalachian Trail this year. I put videos out about gear and my big three, my clothing, my backpacking food, and a lot of topics like those. So if you're interested, they are already on my channel. But in this video, I want to focus on my start date. So I announced that I am starting the Appalachian Trail this year in Georgia in February. And I got a lot of questions and comments about that because it is pretty early in the year to be starting the Appalachian Trail northbound. I just want to put out that this is not a video of me recommending you start the Appalachian Trail in February, because it's definitely not for everyone, but it's just what works best for me and my personality, my hiking and lifestyle preferences and all that. So I have 4 reasons written down right here. I'm going to go over them in this video. And I'm sure you enjoy being able to see Callie in this video. She's pretty comfortable. Alright, so getting right into it. The first reason why I am starting my thru hike in February is because I actually enjoy hiking in the cold. So as you know, I live in New Hampshire and I hike here all 4 seasons, and I've come to find out that I actually enjoy hiking in the cold and the snow almost as much as I enjoy hiking on a perfect sunny, hot summer day. I think the reason why I think this is the case for me is mostly because of the gear that I have chosen to bring with me on the trail. So I am really confident in my gear choices, that my gear is lightweight but will also keep me really warm and comfortable when the days and nights are cold. So I'm really impressed with my layering system for clothing and my sleep system, and I feel really confident bringing all that gear out in the cold weather. Also, I think the colder weather to start the trail with will also help me, because I tend to get a lot of headaches when I hike long miles when it's hot and sunny. I've come to find out that I get dehydrated a lot more easily in the summer months. So July, August, I kind of have a hard time hiking in the heat. Alright, so reason number 2 why I am starting my AT hike in February is because it works best with my work schedule. So if you don't know, I own a gift shop. I own Nahamsha Gifts in Meredith, New Hampshire. It is a gift shop right on Lake Winnipesaukee in a huge summer resort type of town. So as you can imagine, my gift shop is pretty slammed in the months of July and August. So I feel like if I start my thru hike in February, I could potentially finish by July, which allows me to get back at work during the busiest months of the year and the months that I can potentially make the most money. So that is a better decision for me financially and for my business financially as well. My shop could totally run without me, but I think it would be a lot better if I was there and able to manage it. Also, I feel like if I was still on trail during the super busy season at work, I would stress myself out a lot, and stress is not good for me. I will get headaches if I stress out about work too much. So if I'm home, if I can deal with it myself, first person, that would be the best. So February start would work best with my work schedule. The third reason why I am starting my thru hike in February is because I want to hike ahead of the bubble. So the bubble, if you don't know, is when the most amount of hikers are on trail at a certain time. So if most hikers are starting in March and April, that trail is going to be pretty busy and pretty packed during that time. And all these hikers are going to go from Georgia to Maine kind of in a group and be in the same area for most of the time. But I feel like if I start a month before them, I can be ahead of that huge group of people hiking behind me. And I think that's good for several reasons. Number one, we all want to social distance, so obviously to be safe, it's a really good decision to be around as few amount of people as I can. So I will feel better about myself if I'm not in that big group of people starting the trail at the same time. Also, I think it's going to be a lot cleaner, so less people in the shelters and at camp, less possibility of those germs spreading. Another pro of hiking ahead of the bubble is that you don't have to compete for spots. So whether that be tent sites at the shelter or a bunk at a hostel or a hotel room. I feel like if there was a lot of people around me, things like that could fill up. So if I have a really long hiking day and I finally get to camp and want to set up my tent, I would prefer there be not as many people so I could find a good tent site and not have to worry if there's a spot. So, and some of my favorite hostels that I've come to know along the trail, one of my favorites is Chica's and Sunset's hostel in Franklin, North Carolina. That hostel only has 4 beds, so I would be so upset if I got to that hostel and it was maxed out. So hiking ahead of the bubble would be a lot less competitive in that aspect, and I think would make for just an easier, more pleasant thru hike. Alright, and finally the 4th reason why I am starting my Appalachian Trail thru hike in February kind of piggybacks on reason number 3 of being ahead of the bubble, and that's just being in smaller group environments allows for more time for myself. So I don't really thrive being around a lot of people. I'm kind of an introvert. I like being with few people and just having a smaller group of friends than just kind of being overwhelmed. So I think at camp, if there's just a couple people with me, I would be a lot more happier than if I got to camp and there was just a lot of people. And I feel like having a smaller group of people around me would give me more time for myself, which I'm really looking forward to on this thru hike. I just enjoy my time by myself, being in my own thoughts, doing things for me. I love solo hiking, so being out there without that group of people I think would be really good for me. And this is kind of like a bonus reason why I'm starting the trail as early as I can. It allows for more time for error. So if for any reason I have to get off trail and take some time off, whether it be like an injury or something happened at home, I can allow myself that time to come off trail, regroup, and then get back on trail and continue my hike. Because the hiking season is only so long. Baxter State Park and Katahdin closes in the fall, so just having the larger window of hiking just allows for more flexibility if anything were to happen. Alright, and that's gonna do it. Those are the reasons why I am starting in February. I hope that answers some of your questions because I've been asked quite a few times. Some people think starting in February is crazy, but last year when I attempted the AT, I started February 29th. I experienced really cold days and nights, and I got through them really well, and I wouldn't change a thing. So this time around, I'm starting about a week and a half earlier than I did last year, and I am excited. So thank you for watching. Please leave any questions you have in the comments. I will be sure to answer them, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.